Hello, today I'm going to talk about how to apply confidence directly to the face. I'm going to do that today using our Touch Concealer and Touch Liquid Foundation. So I'm going to begin with the concealer, and this little tube will last you forever because as you can see, it barely takes any. I'm going to pat it under the eyes first and let it set because as the body heat hits it, it softens up and thins out so it spreads a lot. And as you can see, as I start to work this, it does not take much at all. I am pulling it down over my cheekbone here because I want the concealer not just to hide the bags under my eyes, which I have plenty of as you see, but I'm also using it to highlight the cheekbone here. So I'm just going to work it, work it, work it. Pull it down. Hide the darkness. And I'm not a makeup artist. I don't have perfect technique in everything I do, but I get by. I like to do it on the top of my nose to highlight a little bit as well. Okay, so once I use the brush and I've basically got it where I want it, I like to take my ring fingers. I go by touch a lot so I can feel where I need to thin it out a little bit, where maybe it's still a little thick. And voila. Okay, concealer applied. Then I move to the liquid foundation and I use the stippling brush, which has a little well here in the center of the brush. Can you see that? So our foundation comes with a dropper, which is really cool. It has a serum-like consistency to it. So I'm going to put 4 drops into the well of this brush, and this is not a unique brush. It's actually Bare Essentials, but for the consistency of our foundation, I absolutely love it. So I am just going to apply, and you know, I'm not a brush girl all the time because I get too impatient. I want to hurry up and get my foundation on, so I usually end up just using my hands, which is fine. But with this brush, I find that the coverage is like Photoshop finish for the face. It does a really nice job. There's not lines. It distributes the foundation really well. And I'm doing this in my iPad again, so I'm really hoping that I'm applying it smoothly because it's very hard to tell. A couple more drops to hit this side of my face. You see how it distributes it just so nicely with this brush. I'm going to pull it down over my little red blotchy cheeks. Make sure I blend it around the jawline, and I always hit it just below the neck a little bit so I don't have a big line where my makeup stops and my skin starts. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen those girls in the grocery store line that have that big giant line. Okay. Look at that. Quite the difference. It feels great, wears very light, and gives you so much confidence just to have that full coverage. So I absolutely love it. Full coverage, but it feels like nothing on. So that's our Touch Mineral Concealer and Liquid Foundation.